what will happen when the government schemes are actually delivered to the women. So what he has done was, when he has to give housing to the poor, he made sure that site is actually registered on the name of the woman in the family rather than male in the family. So he fought for their economic stability, fought for their social mobility, ma'am. So this is what we believed in. This is the ethos that our founder N.T. Ramarao Garu believed in, ma'am. Not only that, he saw there's only 25% of the literacy with the women at that time. So he came up with various initiatives, started a lot of schools mainly for the girl children. He also started a women's university in Sri Padmavati University in Tirupati, specifically targeting women so that they can get educated, their literacy can go up, ma'am. This is what N.T. Ramarao has done, and after that, Chandrababu Naidu Garu has followed the suit, and he has taken it to the next level. He has launched Dwakra program, what the SHE program that we talk about, Lakpati Didis that we talk about now. He has launched it in 1999. He has made sure that women are not just depending on the male in the family, but actually economically they can also have ideas, they can also come up with the business ideas, and they can also support the family. That is the idea with which he has launched the Dwakra program. And also he has given 33% reservation for women in local body elections. Ma'am, I have almost 14-15 minutes, ma'am. So, and on top of that, the Deepam LPG cylinder scheme was launched in 1999, mainly for the women folks, so that they can have that economic stability for them, ma'am. Ma'am, this is being continuous. Even now, the main programs that are schemes that have been given to any family in the Andhra Pradesh are targeting the women in Andhra Pradesh, ma'am, with Sri Shakti, Talliku Vandanam, and Deepam 2.0. Ma'am, because we believed in the empowerment of women, this is what from the founder of the party to now the chief minister, this is what they believed in. So if it is 543 seats or 815 seats, Telugu Desam party is in support of women's reservation in the women's reservation bill. And the third question that everyone is asking is, wouldn't you lose out on representation with increase in the seats? This is the question that everyone is asking, and media people are also playing it in a very different role. Ma'am, yesterday Home Minister has clarified in the House itself that with 50% increase for every state, Andhra Pradesh right now has 4.6% representation in the parliament. Go by 4.66%. So we won't be parties are asking for 1971-7 when you're increasing the seats by 50%, on percent of seats are being increased. In the DMK has attended that, ma'am. On March 25th, 2025, DMK passed a 7-point resolution demanding a 25-year extension of 1971 freeze, effectively asking to keep India's representation tied to that number, ma'am. In this JAC, CPM participated, BRS participated, AAP participated, Congress participated, and TMC participated. They asked for the freeze. Right now, on that freeze only, that 50% is being increased. So I don't know why opposition is not able to accept that. There's nothing new that is being happening on the 1970 population freeze where 543 seats. And even then, if you can't accept the truth of what is happening, even then, if you want to give out the fake narrative, false narrative, saying South India's number will go down, South India's representation will go down, I hope and I request the opposition to actually come to senses and actually accept what the delimitation means and support the delimitation process in total. Ma'am, the fourth question that everyone is asking at, why not 2011 census or the latest census? I'll give you the example of Andhra Pradesh, ma'am. Ma'am, in Andhra Pradesh is a very special example because no one has gone through that. When the last delimitation happened in Andhra Pradesh, what happened was we were Andhra and Telangana were together. But when the delimitation happened, there were 3 parliament segments that have come up in Telangana and 3 we lost in Andhra Pradesh. But in total, we lost 1 parliament segment to Telangana. Even there were 7 MLA seats that were increased in Telangana region, and Andhra Pradesh was lost 7 assembly seats. Reason being, there's no politics here, but the reason being that population migration happened to Telangana at that time, ma'am. So if you go by that logic of using the latest census of 2026, ma'am, if you've seen the data, Andhra Pradesh fertility rate has been going down for the almost one and a half decade. Our migration has been increasing for the last 2 decades. So if you go by the latest census or by the 2011 census also, we'll be losing out. The best deal for us is what Home Minister has proposed yesterday, wherein we are not losing it. Actually, we are increasing by 0.6%. So that is the reason why TDP is supporting this, ma'am. And the last question that everyone is asking is, does delimitation be fair? Wouldn't be gerrymandering. Example, yesterday, even K.C. Venugopalji has spoken about it. Ma'am, I'll give the example of what happened in Andhra Pradesh when 2009 delimitations happened. Kuppam constituency, which is in Chittoor, our CM's constituency. It is in Chittoor parliamentary constituency. So at that time, Congress, which was in power, did the gerrymandering to make sure that the CM constituency is a target in such a way that no leader can come out of that. But come out of that, and they reserved the seat to the SC candidate at that time. That is what they have done in 2009. That is the actual gerrymandering. But what happened, ma'am? People saw through it. If you are smart, people are even smarter. From 2009 onwards, in 2009, after doing all this gerrymandering also, TDP has won. In 2014, same seat, even TDP has won. In 2024, again TDP has won that seat, ma'am. In 4 elections, after doing all this exercise, all this gerrymandering, even then 3 times the TDP has won. Even in my district, ma'am. Even in my district. What is gerrymandering? Making sure that, as a senior member was asking, making sure
this is
that
a term from Illinois.
Gerrymandering was Illinois wherein you bring in all the